Ian Clark, who we just spoke of, looking to get into the paint from Turner. Gets that one to go and one. Playing last year, of course, he only played the 14 games due to injury, but the team was 10-3 when he was on the court for this team because, again, there was almost a recruiting war for him in the preseason as Shea Ili continues to light it up. Melbourne United off to an early 8-point lead. Smith gets that one to fall. Now, Smith is a guy who hit 7 threes in one of the games of the preseason.
Yeah, he's going to continue to work and have a big season. But Flynn Cameron is one to watch. He's going to get up and in. Defensively, he is a ball, and there's Delhi.
Tell you what, if Dellavedova wants to be on that team to Paris, he's going to have to be doing it all. And Isaac White, the man that you said is going to light it up, and does just that. A 4-point play.
Well, is correct. Hair on his head is incorrect. We don't know what's going on there. But no, again.
And you look at just the youth throughout this. Look, they're heavy on the leadership end. You know, in terms of Baines, Mitch Norton, but the youth is going to play a huge part in this team this year. If Baines gets that one to fall. And
we did speak about it in the pre-game that we're stoked to have you back in the league. One of, if not the best big man in the competition. But what was the key reason for coming back? Obviously, the team you
out there was the roster had 3 or 4 NBL 1 guys on it, which of course isn't the National League; it's the league below. But Shannon Scott gets the and one, just manages to just stem the bleeding a little bit as Melbourne United creep back into this game. Looking at a really, really dangerous team, and they are playing with a whole lot of pride.
Ready to roll by the time the season comes around, for sure.
Are you a TikTok man?
No, I'm not.
So I did happen to see, I just downloaded it the first time. It's all Cordy. Throws down, just throw it anywhere.
Tell you what, they weren't lying.
That pick and pop, but just when he's that low, he should be able to go up and finish that. He's just left a couple short, and it's going to cut. Can confidently say did one of those things at Top Golf last night with a few of the people around.
And Daly just putting some serious heat on the rim as he kicks it out to Rob Lowe, gets that one to fall, 2 for 3.
Especially now that his offensive game has improved so much.
2-point lead for Melbourne United. A minute and a half to go in this first half. Make that a 1-point lead for Brisbane as Chris Smith does what he does best and knocks one down from outside. Bannon low gets it to Zakarski, who barely leaves the ground. And throws that one down. Shea Ili points to the ground and says that one was on the floor.
Look at the replay. Great little touch pass from Josh Bannon, and the big fella just goes upstairs and a little chin up.
I'm unsure of what the theory is called, but there is a theory out there that there are certain things that the human eye...
Has it happened before? There you go. I think when we're trying to play through it, you also want guys to understand that you've got to be smarter in certain situations. It's a great outlet pass. That's what's impressed me most. Dean Bickerman's going to call a timeout.
As Daly gets the fadeaway to fall.
That's the defense that Justin Schuller still wants to see. Even though Daly made that, it's a tough shot. You live with that every day of the week.
You know what you used to always do in college?
Daly again.
Daly from the outside. Can't get that one to fall. The heat check. Travers upstairs. And Rocco Zakarski just comes up a little proppy.
We know what he does defensively. We know he's always going to be that leader and get up and in, be one of the best guard defenders going around. But if he's shooting the ball this confidently...
I say it to myself all the time, 0-0, you win by 1.
I say
ball game.
I say the same thing, but I'm usually reading out my own stat line.
Oh, Felix.
Kyle Bowen with the hard screen. We haven't seen too much of Hook Porty in the second half, of course, after some entertaining plays in the first. Travers gets that one to roll.
Coach the guy there and not make mistakes, be really solid defensively.
And Baines just still struggling to get much touch on the inside there as Mitch Norton.
That should have gone to him once again.
Cameron gets the fadeaway lefty, Zakarski style, gets that one to drop. You do have to keep your head up and hit him, you know, pretty much on the chest.
Yeah, you're right, he's still very raw in terms of his
Sobey
talent.
with his go-to off the inbounds. How many times have we seen that? Norton surveys. Chris Smith finds it on the outside. That's his strength. Gets the contact. It goes unwhistled.
I'll tell you what, that is a beautiful offensive set. 5 steals, 5 blocks, assists, rebounds, points. As
Rob Lowe, another attempt from outside. Gets that one to fall. Big bucket, 3 minutes 17 to go in the fourth quarter.
Oh, I'll back you. I think he is. We're going to go down with using that term, the alpha. But he's their man. Again, you want to compete. Shea Ili.
Shea Ili after the whistle. Woo! He's got the mismatch he wants with Matt Johns.
Daly calling
Gets
his
past
ISOs.
straight deep into the paint for his signature turnaround. And we know no different.
With a goal in mind, and if this is the way he's going to play, look out.
Smith from outside. Bang! Gets that one to fall.
He can stroke it. He can absolutely stroke it. Chris Smith
is going to time out DJ Mitchell with the last second shot. can't get that to fall, and it's a 92-96 win for Melbourne United. An entertaining game